Hello, Daniel Yuck here. Thank you for tuning in today. I appreciate you. In today's video, I want to make a quick one and share with you how I go about removing my tattoo gloves. I know this may be a simple topic, but there's a lot of things that can potentially be overlooked when simply removing our gloves after a tattoo session. Should you have any questions at any point throughout this video, I'm going to encourage you to drop a comment down below. I will do my absolute best to assist you in the best possible direction. Please don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel and ring that bell for me, as I'm going to be bringing more videos like this for you all. I do also have social media under the same name as this YouTube channel. I have a Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok, all under the same name at Daniel Yuck. I would truly appreciate the support over there as well. If you enjoy my channel and find my content helpful, consider becoming a Patreon or sending over a super thanks, as I would greatly appreciate your support. With that being said, let's go ahead and dive straight on into this. First and foremost, one thing that I want to point out is I do understand the concept of removing gloves should be fairly simple, so a lot of us may be wondering why I would even make a video like this. For me personally, from my experience, I've actually seen a lot of cross-contamination, a lot of things that could have been avoided and done better throughout my time, and I kind of wanted to share that with you and share a little bit of my experiences. Now, believe it or not, I have seen people remove gloves improperly. We have to really think about it this way. When we are tattooing and we're using ointment, the ointment gets everywhere. It gets all over our gloves on both hands. There's no way to necessarily keep our gloves clean throughout a tattoo session when the process itself is rather messy. So when removing my gloves, I always keep that in mind. I always tell myself, and I'm always operating in the headspace that my gloves are completely contaminated. I have to be real careful not to contaminate myself when removing the gloves. And again, this is something that can be easily overlooked. However, so can the cross-contamination. Oftentimes, 9 out of 10, when we do cross-contaminate, it's going to be in a minor manner that we may not even notice that we're actually cross-contaminating, and these are the areas where we really want to pay attention and watch out for. We don't really want to be pocketing ourselves into bad behavior and bad habits when we are tattooing or throughout the process of tattooing, even through sterilization. Let's imagine that my gloves are done from a tattoo session. So now my gloves have ointment and blood and everything all over them. I now want to get my phone to take a picture. I obviously can't just grab my phone with the gloves that I was tattooing in, and if we are doing that, that's something that we may want to reconsider not doing and just completely stop all in general. What I'm going to want to do when I'm done with my tattoo session is, the first thing is remove my gloves. Oftentimes a lot of people would just use their fingers and reach for this part right here and then pull off, and I understand that that's a way to get the gloves off. However, we have to keep in mind that we are dealing with blood. We don't necessarily want to have a hand that has ointment and blood all over it touch our skin, because at this point right here, this is where the cross-contamination is happening. We're contaminating our wrist. So this right here is not a healthy way to remove a tattoo glove, and for obvious reasons. The idea is that the gloves are contaminated and we don't want them to touch or come in contact with anything else, therefore causing further contamination. So if we were to reach like that, again, we're going to be contaminating our wrist. What we're going to want to do is we're going to want to pinch in this area right here. If your gloves are shorter, then you can pinch in the palm area and then pull the glove off. Since my gloves tend to run a little bit higher, as you can see right here, I've also done an in-depth review on these Phantom gloves. Be sure to check that video out. But these run a little bit higher. What I'm going to want to do is pinch for this area right here, and you can see I can actually begin to pull the glove off. I can pull it this way and the entire glove is going to come off. So that is how I'm going to want to approach removing these gloves. I'm going to grab it right here in the wrist, as you can see, and I can begin to remove my hand, causing no contamination. As you can see, the entire glove is rolling inside out. It doesn't really matter if you want your left glove or right glove to come off first. Any glove that you want to come off first, you want to grab that area and you want to pull it inside out, and then you just simply slide your hand out and the first glove is officially off. So that is the first step on removing the first glove. Grab the area, pull it off, and then from there we're going to have an empty open hand. You want to go ahead and slide your fingers under here, pulling the wrist up and then pulling this off. That's how you're going to want to do that. So step one, remove any side glove you want by grabbing it at the highest portion you can, pinching it, pulling off the glove like so. You want to be careful. You don't want to put too much tension or you're going to break your glove, which is what we don't want to do. So grab it comfortably, and then you're going to see I can turn it inside out easily, and then I remove my hand And then over here, I'm going to use this approach. I'm just going to simply grab it and then pull the glove off like so. Let me show you real time what it's going to look like when we remove the gloves. So I'm going to pinch for this area. As you can see, no contamination. I simply remove my hand. I'm going to reach for this side over here and do the same thing. Just like that. I would highly recommend to do this right over your tattoo station trash can, so that way when you take them off you can simply drop them into your trash can and then be done with them. That method right there is one of the healthiest methods that I've come across in terms of removing our tattoo gloves to avoid any unwanted contamination. Feel free to use this on your end. If you have any questions, per usual, please feel free to drop a comment down below. I will do my absolute best to assist you in the best possible direction. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel and ring that bell for me, as I'm going to be bringing more videos like this for you all. I do also have social media under the same name as this YouTube channel. I have a Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. I would truly appreciate the support over there as well. If you enjoy my channel and find my content helpful, consider becoming a Patreon or sending over a super thanks, as I would greatly appreciate your support. With that being said, I appreciate you tuning in. Thank you for your time. You have a great day.